am the droid you've been looking for. And this is my house now, too.
And a house, too.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to another video.
So today we're going to talk about robot vacuums.
Up until now, we have been robot vacuum virgins.
Yes, we lost our robot vacuum virginity.
They've been around for like a decade, probably.
Yeah.
But we just never had one.
Yeah, my concern with them has always been like, do they do a good job? Like, are they something that can really replace your vacuum?
Are they worth it, or do they just end up being more frustrating than they're worth?
So Amanda actually posted on Instagram about robot vacuums, asking you guys, and you gave some great advice.
Hey you guys, I just wanted to ask you, do you guys have a robot vacuum? And if you do, what do you like about it, or what do you not like about it?
Yeah, and there was a lot of advice against some frustrating things about robot vacuums. So just the fact that they can get stuck a lot, or they're loud, or they're slow. Some of you wish you had upgraded to ones that could kind of like map your house better. But most of you said you loved your robot vacuums.
Changed your life.
Yeah, like several people said, life-changing, and that you love just being able to set them at night or when you're away and you come back to a clean floor. So I thought, I need to get me one of those. So a brand that a lot of you recommended was the Deebot brand.
So we ended up going with the Deebot Ozmo T8 AIVI by Ecovacs.
Yeah, and this is the top of the line vacuum from Ecovacs, and is certainly probably one of the most advanced vacuums on the market.
So I don't know if you guys know this is a thing, but people name their robot vacuums.
Yes, it's a real illness out there.
My Aunt Amber, their vacuum's named Kevin, and I've heard her affectionately talk about Kevin, and he's out doing his thing. So we decided to name our vacuum Alice.
Because of the Brady Bunch, Alice.
The housekeeper in the Brady Bunch, right? Isn't she great? And so often I'll be cleaning the house and I'll be like, I need an Alice.
It was kind of fun because we sat our kids down to introduce this new person that was going to be living with us. This is Alice, guys.
My sister? No.
She's a robot vacuum, and she'll be working late at night while you're sleeping. Okay guys, now we're gonna pose for a family picture. Everyone smile. It's funny though, because they really have picked up on the name, and everywhere they go, they're like, oh, it's Alice.
What's that?
What is that? That is Alice. That is our new vacuum. And she does all the cleaning while we're sleeping. Isn't that great? He really likes it.
So when you open up the box, you've got, of course, the main vacuum unit. You've got a mopping pad, and also some disposable mopping pads, and some spare side brushes, and a spare filter.
Which is really nice because you will be going through some of these, I imagine, over time.
And of course, it also comes with the charging dock and charging cable. So of course, the most important thing with the vacuum is gotta have good suction, right?
Yes, you want your vacuums to suck.
So I've been really impressed with this vacuum because, I don't know, I didn't think it would like get into all the little crevices and things like that, but it's got these dual side brushes that kind of...
Hey. Taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck.
Yeah. So... But it's got these dual side brushes that kind of, you know, move the debris right into the main path of the vacuum, and it's got really good suction. And then it's got a floating main head that sucks that stuff up there. It's designed to pick up debris through crevices too. And people with pets, that's a huge thing. Lots of you told me on Instagram too, is pets shedding. It was just like amazing for that. It's got what is called a pressure retention system. So that basically what that means is it's really efficient, but it's also really quiet. So I don't really notice it going around at night. It does change its suction when it goes onto carpet. So it knows to have higher suction on carpet. So it's really smart with stuff like that.
An important feature, I think, with a robot vacuum is making sure that it can move around obstacles really well. And it seems like it's done a really good job just avoiding, like we noticed there's cables or just different stuff on the ground. It would move around it pretty good. It's not always gonna be perfect, just because I just imagine there's gonna be some things it's just gonna wanna suck up.
Yeah, it's specifically designed to avoid socks and shoes and cables and small rugs and things like that. But
And
I've
children.
noticed, Yeah, and children. Another place that a lot of RoboVacs could get stuck is U-shaped chairs. So it knows just to take like one pass through places like that instead of like maneuvering around and getting stuck. And I noticed on our rugs too, it like adjusts the suction and kind of takes one pass on those so it doesn't get stuck. It's pretty cool.
So one thing that's great about the T8 AIVI is that it both vacuums and mops in one pass. And the great thing is that it won't mop on your carpet. It will just stop.
Yeah, it just kind of goes up to the edge of the rug and then stops and turns around. So it knows not to get my carpet wet. Like a bad pet. No, this is a really smart robot. So I imagine a lot of robot vacuums have some type of technology that kind of helps it ensure that it's not gonna run into walls. So this vacuum comes with a feature called true mapping, which essentially is using lasers to kind of scan your house. And it does a really good job of almost essentially recreating your blueprints.
After it's familiar with your house, it creates virtual boundaries and it just knows there's certain areas that it shouldn't go.
And you can also manually select that as well. Like for example, underneath our bed, we didn't want it under there, so we actually drew a little square to ensure that it didn't go underneath our bed. So yeah, it works.
Works real good. So with that true mapping, it's supposed to be 4 times more effective than past models at doing that mapping. It seems like it's worked really well.
Yeah, we don't have anything really to compare it to, but
yeah,
we can tell you it's worked so far.
And it can memorize up to 3 floors.
The main floor of our home is 3,500 square feet, and that's where all of our living spaces, all the bedrooms are down on the main floor. So for us, I kind of imagine just keeping it down here, but I suppose if you wanted to take it upstairs, it's pretty cool to know that it would have that mapped out and ready to go as well. So.
Yeah, and we were happy that it had the battery power to handle the 3,500 square feet. That's something a lot of you mentioned too, that it had to kind of recharge before it could do the whole level.
The Deebot Ozmo T8 AIVI
has 3+ hours of battery life, and so that was enough to get our main level.
So this vacuum is also compatible with Alexa and Google Home, not compatible with HomeKit, which is a little bummed about, but we also have Alexa in our home, and many of you will have that, or Google Home as well. So it's kind of nice to know that I can say, Alexa, oh sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
All your Alexa devices are going off right now.
Yeah. Go clean our great room, and it will go do that. Another thing we've been really happy with is the layout of the app. The app does have a lot of the features we mentioned as far as being able to see the blueprint of your home. You can see where it's moving in real time, the vacuum. You can stop it, tell it to come back. And it also has a camera built on the vacuum, so you can actually in the app use it and just kind of drive around. You can use it for security reasons to see who's breaking in your home, letting them know that they have to leave, that you're vacuuming right now.
It's got a one-way mic, so you can actually like talk and it amplifies from the vacuum. And you were having fun with the kids with that.
I did.
Hello, Emmeline. I noticed you have not done your chores today. Well, see you later.
That is a really fun feature. So.
The app is also great because let's say the vacuum gets stuck or you need to go clean out the brush or clean out the dustbin. It just sends you an update. It's really like low key and not stressful, but you just feel like you know what's going on with the vacuum without monitoring it. So
and it goes, Amanda, I need you to empty me out. I'm full.
So the vacuum is about 15% done on our main floor. And this is what it picked up. Hopefully that doesn't gross you guys out. But I'm disgusted. It's definitely working though, so that's good.
So I would say I've been really happy with this vacuum. Being that this one's a little bit more expensive, what you're getting for is probably the extended battery. You're probably getting better mapping technology, the added camera benefits, and the fact that it both vacuums and mops is really nice.
So do you need to spend $800 on a robot vacuum? That probably comes down to what you're looking for, but I would say it delivers what it says it delivers. The mapping is really great and it hasn't gotten stuck. It's a very smart robot. So hopefully that was informative for you guys, and we would love to hear, do you have a robot vacuum? How have you liked using them, and what are your favorite features on them?
Perhaps like what did you name your vacuum? Like we want to know, so comment below.
We want to hear the answer to all of those questions below.
All right, thanks guys for joining us. We will see you next time.
Take care.
Bye.
Stay safe out there.